Okay, I'm going to be showing you how to do double knitting. I'm showing you with this hat that I'm making. The key is to keep the strands together even though you're only knitting with one at a time. So, purl and move both strands to the back to knit. We're knitting with the green right now and we're purling with the blue. And you move both strands to the front and to the back together, and you alternate. So it's really creating two layers of fabric at once. And we'll do this for a few more stitches, and then we'll begin to decrease, because this is a decrease row for the crown. I am knitting continental, but you can knit English too, to achieve double knitting, or any other style. Okay, we're coming up on the decreases, but first we're just going to do a few more regular stitches in double knitting. And you'll see this is where we want to do the decrease. So you're going to slip the next 3 stitches onto the right hand needle, then you're going to insert the left hand needle into the middle stitch and carefully slide this needle out, pick up the drop stitch, and reorient them onto the left hand needle. Now you have 2 knit stitches followed by 2 purl stitches, which if you look at it from behind is stockinette just like the front. It's the beauty of double knitting. Oops, we dropped a stitch. So you just pick it up, put it right back on. And now we're ready to knit 2 together. And then purl 2 together. And this is creating the decreases at the exact same rate on the front and the back, so that the hat is the same size on both sides. Purl. Struggling a little bit just because the angle of the camera. So I'm going to show you again. This is not going to be where the decrease is supposed to go on this hat, but just to show you again, slide the next 3 stitches off the left hand needle onto the right hand needle, insert the left hand needle into the middle stitch, slide the 3rd stitch off, pick it up by the right hand needle, and slip both knit stitches back onto the left hand needle so that you can go in and knit 2 together and then purl 2 together. See, and that created another decrease right there. I'm just going to show you one more time just to make sure everyone's got the hang of it. So you've got 3 stitches, knit, purl, knit. We're going to insert the needle through all 3, switch the orientation of the 2nd and 3rd stitches, knit the 2 knit stitches together, knit the 2 purls, or purl the 2 purl stitches together, and then move on as usual. And then there's one last thing that I'd like to show you. If I can, the yarn tends to twist a little bit So you just have to work with it. So you continue as usual, and you might find that you have to do some unknitting or tinking while you're making your item. And an easy way, it's pretty simple actually with double knitting. You can insert the needle through the knit stitch and the purl stitch that's right after it, and simply slide these stitches off. So you can unknit pretty easily if you made a mistake or you need to go back. Now that one was the 2 purls, so I'm just going to pick those back up and go through here, and it's very simple. You can still see that our stitches are switched, these 2 are switched, and if you need to switch them back for whatever reason, if you put the decrease in the wrong place, it's very simple. You just do the opposite of what you did before. Pick them up, slide one off, slide it back on. It's very similar to what you would do if you were making cables.